Welcome to the Stanley Parable. I've never played this. I don't really know where to put my camera. Also, rounded webcam, because I thought it would look cleaner. That's why my quarters are actually here. Again. The end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. I don't know why that made me laugh. The end is loading. The end is never here, the end is never, the end is never, the end is loading. You will experience the end soon. So, I won't lie. This was originally going to be a FNAF video I recorded tonight, but I got pussied out.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
I love this narrator.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
I'd be going
And
stir
although
crazy.
others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Until...
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
What the hell?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh shit, I'm in control. That's very smooth. Is that... No, that's not the right time. Okay, I was very concerned. It had me put in my time at the beginning. I don't know why. Ooh. It was very quick. Quack? Very quick. I don't... Is there a reticle? Okay, there it is. Interact, look, crouch, pause. Yeah, I know that. How do I... accessibility. Walking and stopping? What? Oh, reticle. Set to 30. So you can't change the... Okay. I hate Mondays. Okay, who the hell am I? Garfield?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Can I go back? Guess not.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Achievement?
Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Joke's on you. I'll do it.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something.
100
It has to
clicks?
be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no
All
matter
right.
what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Where's 417? Four, 5, 6, 420. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437's this way. I was just doing this just for fun. Wait. Where's 437? 433, 444, 434, 437, 417, 416, 415.
When Stanley came to a set
What?
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm gonna go on the right. You took away my doors.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
437.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Coffee maker.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I'm not sitting yet. Now I am.
At this point, but eager to get back to business,
Oh.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, I'm not. Where am I?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
What is happening? Can I go in here? I don't have a key card. Anyone got a key card? Can you give me a key card? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. For jumping off 5. Will cause death, but they're still going to charge me $5,000. What if I just kind of dropped? Vent access for trained employees only. Climb at own risk. How do I... Why can't I climb? I want to climb.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I can never found door 437. I don't know where it is. Probably back that way. Danger, danger everywhere. Is that the Buzz Lightyear meme? It's like, yeah, where he's like got his hand around Woody and he's like, something everywhere. Okay. 2B1. Okay. Why does this feel like a horror game all of a sudden? Cargo operations manual. Okay. No buckets past this point. I don't have a bucket. Am I supposed to bring a bucket?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Is there a key card I could have gotten? Okay, this is interesting. Through the red door? Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
It's one of these games, huh?
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Is this opening now? No. Oh, hey, look, blue door.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
What? Wait.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yes.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far.
Maybe a companion?
Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Okay.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You missed some lights. What if I go in one of these now? Oh!
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1? That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge.
This is
Here,
great.
based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Alright. Worldwide leaderboard? Good old Neil is offline, Skid is offline, Nicho Nacho, Vola, Hogarth, Mr. Hayes. Jesus. Let me guess, I'm at the very bottom. Let's say you. Stanley is online. This is you. What the fuck? Error friends list empty. Oh, fuck you. I got friends list. Alright, what if I go in the left door? Is it another one?
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Honestly, no.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on.
Oh, shit,
and
really?
Now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Sure, let's go.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Alright. Oh, it's actually loading something.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
No.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I ain't doing that.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over.
What?
Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
You heartless bastard.
Seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
That's fucking great. That is amazing.
Aha!
Is this Firewatch?
Fascinating. What do you think this game is about, Stanley? What's our backstory? What is our motivation?
Is this Firewatch?
Well, it seems obvious to me that you are meant to play as a creepy man spying on innocent civilians below you from up high in your creep tower, perhaps for some
Your
sort
creep
of
tower.
twisted erotic purpose. Yes, that must be it. What a fascinating venture into the experience of total mental depravity. So far, I love everything about this game, Stanley. And it seems there's even more. Come, let's venture outward and see what else is out there.
Greetings from Wyoming. That was the Minecraft door sound effect. I think I have Firewatch.
No, it can't be.
What? Can't be what?
It is. It's an open world game. Good God, quickly block it off.
What?
Oh, thank goodness, Stanley. What a close call. You nearly wandered off into that thing. That big, open, just wandering around. No right or wrong directions. No path to follow. You can just go in any... Oh, thank heavens we avoided it. We're out of the woods now, Stanley.
Actually, we're still in the
Okay,
woods.
I'm going to get us out of here. Let's find another game.
No, wait, I want to keep
Preferably
playing.
something with walls. Something with nice, big, insurmountable walls.
No, I want to still play. What's through here?
Okay, I think this will be just the thing.
This is weird for a first playthrough. Is this the Rocket League map?
Wonderful. See, this is exactly what I had in mind. Just a nice big box for you to run around in. There isn't any possibility that you could get lost here. Now this is game design. Stanley, if you manage to get lost in this game, I will be phenomenally impressed.
This is insane to see.
Okay, so what exactly do we do here? Let's see.
Oh, is he going to drop
There are
a
lots
ball?
of cars here in the back, but obviously there's no racetrack. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a ball of some kind back here. Is this game sports ball? Stanley, I think it's sports ball. Oh, what fun.
Sports
we shall run the
ball,
bases and do a touchdown together. Yes, I think surely we must. Okay, Stanley, here's the ball. Have fun.
Whoa, Jesus. Which color do I like more, orange or blue? Well, I mean, orange is part of my logo.
Are you doing it?
now.
Are you winning? Is this fun? Is it better than my miserable little story that I worked so hard on?
Are you
Stanley,
winning,
I
son?
And I realize I'm not a sportsologist, but if one ball generates a certain amount of raw
Oh, shit, I'm actually running.
pleasure, then surely multiple balls makes for an even more euphoric sports experience. I'm going to try it out. Here comes another ball.
Oh, God.
Yes. Oh, goodness, that really does feel amazing, doesn't it? Stanley, I'm like a child in a confectionery shop. I simply have to have more.
Goal.
I'm insatiable.
Goal.
More balls.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Is this all this one is? Just playing with the Rocket League balls?
Are you enjoying this, Stanley? Are you having fun?
Actually, a
Is this
little bit,
real
yeah.
Video game?
Damn, that one got some sick
You're
air.
having a good time because guess what? It's over.
But
That's right.
What?
Your little fun comes to an end.
Dick?
This is my game, and what I say goes. You get to have fun when I let you, Stanley. Besides, you need someone like me to set boundaries for you.
I don't need
Without
boundaries.
rules or boundaries, video games are nothing. Yes, that's what I am. I'm structure. I'm your sense of purpose.
Can I jump
And
into
since you
the
decided you didn't want to play my game, now I don't want to play with you either. So, goodbye, Stanley. I'm leaving. Hold on. What What are you doing?
Wait. Wait. What did I just do?
Stanley, don't do that. I can't follow you there. I can't help you. How will you write a story without me? You can't do it. You know that. Stanley, come back. We still have so much.
Damn, it's dark. Whoa! Where the fuck am I now? Why does this look like a horror game now? Oh, it's the 2 doors. Wait, is my office this way then? 424. Wait. 437? Right? Let's see if I can find 437 then. What happened?
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
I don't want to wait. Or is he going to boot me to the main menu? I'm back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It
Stanley
reset?
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh shit, 437. I didn't even see this.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No, 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 no. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
When
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks. No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Alright, so it's over this way.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Alright, that's behind the door back here.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. Right there. 416. 16. 415. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
437. Going. 425's open. 437. Right here.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
Roger that. Let's go, narrator. 417's right here. Shit.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
We get on it.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like
Yeah, I'm
that.
doing good.
All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
Got it. 416 right here.
We've almost got it! Now the copy machine do that one again!
Got it. Where is it? It's back this way, right? Copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Was that it? It was for an actual achievement?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
413, 412, 411, 4. They lit up my room quite a bit. Jesus.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Whiteboard
Feeling
manager.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Not cost efficient. Standardized graphs 40 slide. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header with some bevel on all the text. That's great. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Hell yeah, that guy's getting a promotion. Oh my god. Room closet. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track. There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Hey, I use one of these all the time at work.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Sweet FA. Oh, sweet fuck all.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I don't know. I just wanted to. I can interact with the door.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right?
Yeah.
If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Well, that's because you're not a good creator.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Wait, is there actually a broom closet ending? I'm just in here just for shits and giggles.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid.
Hey!
He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Whoa! Whoa, buddy!
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed in front of your screen.
Oh, he's going
In
meta.
a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of
Is it gonna,
before
like,
it begins
scream?
to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Oh, I can't close it. Oh! You can't jump? No, seriously, we disabled it? What if I just sit here a little bit longer? Narrator? Hello? Still there? This is an oddly shaped room. Why would you have the... Why would you have the piping exposed like that? That's not right. Is nothing else actually going to happen? Alright.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright, fine.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
No, I didn't. Oh. Ooh, hello. Hi, Lance. I wish something for something and left it in your something. I can't read that. Oh, wait. In the game again? Nope, wrong way. Okay, hi Lance, I wrote this in first period and left it in your locker on the way to second. It's what all the cool kids are doing, I've decided. Write me back. Also, here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Hey, this is a good idea. What all the cool kids give actually... Huh? The cool kids are actually doing is sewing each other's pages in their beepers. Oh, sending each other pages in their beepers. Jesus, I can't fucking read this. But we're cooler than them because guess what? They can't put this on a beeper. 2 cats on a motorcycle. And an alien. What the fuck? Recommendation from the Oversight Committee, a short history of the relations between Poland and Austria-Hungary? What the fuck? General questions about bucket filling.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
This is weird.
He thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So,
Does that
he
say who
imagined
farted?
himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
This is
And
so
while
weird.
he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife
I have a
and
wife.
my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Said no one ever.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone
going
tell
red.
me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Reset. Right?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
The wife of Stanley?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Oh.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
So she just fucked off after finding a dead body. What the fuck? Well, I still technically am, but... Ah, back here again. Ah, yes. What if I just...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
There's so many endings in this, I think. Is it just gonna reset again? Did it reset again? Yeah, it reset again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, there was that other path.
When Stanley came to a
warehouse.
set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
A sneeze fucked me up. I've sneezed with my controller in my hands before. I don't know why this time I fucked up. Oh man. Woo. Jesus Christ.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Changed.
Just a matter of time.
That's not what you just said. I wish I could pick shit up. Enter the door on his left.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper. Something darker.
What?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I got one of those notepads. I love Mom.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Yeah, okay.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing
like I
your
can go
trust
down
in
there.
someone
There's
else can be
doors.
difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
There's other
There's
doors
someone
there
you've
too.
been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
You?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Wife?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, really? Can I go up here? Are you... This does not look good. Go back. Rather grab a light or something. What if I go back? No? Alright, into the darkness. Gonna fall.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I'm tempted.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Maybe.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I just walked over
You
and plugged
actually
it.
chose incorrectly?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Now you're
Let me
learning something
double
new.
check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Guilty.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
No.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
No, I hate videos.
Choice. It's the
What?
best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Who the hell names a
He
kid
could invent a
Rupert?
machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Damn, good
Or
on
he
you,
could
Rupert.
spend years of hard work forgetting
You
how
just
to
turn a
read.
grasshopper into a bird?
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person
2
who
plus
does
4.
not make
Fish.
sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
That's weird. I literally thought that was a blue screen. But I'm not playing on a computer. Practice.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
What the fuck?
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, If you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful
like 3
and whether
choices a
you'll
day,
ever make
dude.
a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
What the
You
fuck?
may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit
Stop.
a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Alright, fine. Now what? You fenced it off. What the fuck? What if I go up here now? Damn. Alright.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
That's rude.
That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Right. No? Oh, wait. You get on top of the boxes? This looks wrong. Oh, wait, right here. Yeah. What? I just walked through those. What is happening here? What is my life? I guess what is Stanley's life?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Or I just chill in this room again. Oh, I can't open that now. Okay. Door on the left.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Going right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Whoa. It's gonna be fucked up. If I go back again. What if I go back all the way? Oh.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
How do I get over there?
I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No, let me through. There's a door.
I have to. who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see?
I mean, yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
No, I'm not.
Oh, my story.
No, I'm not.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
What is
it would have been
portal?
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Going right.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
Uh-oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fucked up, please be fucked up. Oh.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, they locked the broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
They removed the downstairs too. What the hell? What the fuck? What kind of bougie ass building is this? Oh? Huh. Alrighty. The beige pages. Something not. Business time. Are hostile takeovers the new biannual percentage?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
That painting
and beyond
giving a
all
panda a
probability,
gun.
he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Why does that painting look like a gun being given to a panda?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall. I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please
Do I actually
speak
have
the
to speak?
code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me! Explain yourself, you coward! You...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you
That's
listening
it?
to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
What?
Take as much time as you need.
What? What just happened? I'm confused.